Okay, I love a smart anime. I understood Lane after one watch. I'm one of the few that like Chaos Head for all its scientific bullshit. And Bakuno was just an amazing feast of confusing timelines. So watching Death Note was like climbing the mountain of smart anime. The highly acclaimed anime is probably the most famous anime under 50 episodes or not classed as children's show. But what did I think of it? Well, it's no surprise that I loved it, but a review is a review. Hello everybody, Giraton here, and today, my review on Death Note. So Death Note follows the story of Light Yagami, one of the, if not brightest student in Japan. At school one day he notices a notebook fall from the sky while he is bored listening to the teacher. He just looks out the window for no real reason because he already knows all the crap the teacher is telling him. He picks it up and it reads, Death Note. The person's name who is written in this notebook shall die. With two other rules, which I'm not going to get into. He brings it home, talks for about 20 minutes, 2 minutes for us, about how stupid the book is, and then finally tries the thing on someone who is holding a school hostage, only to find out it is real. After a week of spamming the thing on criminals, he meets the Shinigami Ryuk, which by the way Shinigami means death god, and gains the interest of the great detective L. The rest of the anime is a mind war between Light and L, with Light killing under the name of Kira. The first one to know the other's true identity is the winner. So first the pros. The story is top notch. I have not found a plot hole yet. Although writing this would be comparatively easy, that's what Sherlock Holmes' writer didn't like about detective works. Didn't really like writing Sherlock Holmes in the first place. It is still incredibly detailed and mind-blowing at times, being the two wars and each one thinking of what the other is doing. The writer of the original manga obviously loved working on it. The director also worked hard on it as well, making every scene pretty much perfect. To expect from Tetsuo Araki, those who did High School of the Dead and Attack on Titan would be your main point. Animation is great and the colour nearly always fits, even if it is mostly dark. Music was good as well. There are 3 distinct tracks that accompanied the best parts, while lesser tracks also stood out. And the first opening and second ending themes were quite good as well. Characters were believable and the dub is so good I haven't even seen the sub, so you already get that, and it's up for them. But of course it's not perfect. Okay, so for the cons. Starting off with the director. He makes almost every scene serious. Sometimes a little too serious. Like the infamous potato chip scene. Which on a side note, I found real funnier that scene. Apple withdrawal symptoms. Yeah. I also found that some of the characters were a little dim-witted or obvious, stating facts that the audience has already figured out about 5 minutes ago. And I would be scared to find out that this guy was working on the biggest case of the century. To music now, and personal opinion, I didn't like the first ending or the second opening. Finally, there was this massive turning point in the anime that afterwards a lot of people didn't like, but I actually liked that bit. That was actually good for me. I was able to get it. It was still part of the story. It still kept the same tone. It just kind of lost something that kind of dropped it down a few points, but I still felt it was following the story very well, and that's just my opinion. You may disagree with me, but I actually like those bits, just not as much as the bits before it. Hey, we're here already. So, after taking my scores for story, music, animation, characters, and my own personal enjoyment, then sending these scores to my top secret organization to write it down in a notebook to see if it kills anyone, to come to a score of, drumroll please, 9 out of 10! It also gets the rank of go watch this now if you haven't already. And if you have, it's probably good to actually rewatch it, because this show is amazing. It also gets the tagline of best psychological killer thriller ever. Seriously, the faults mean nothing to the overall amazingness of this anime. And those scenes that a lot of people either don't like, I was okay with, so I don't care. It's not my favorite, it's not the best, but it's a definite must watch. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more as I have a new vid nearly every month. This one has actually been quite late, sorry, but Pokemon and school has been taking a lot of time away from me. Damn you, Pokemon. But of course, that's not including extras, and I have specials next on December. So I'll see you around. Giraton out.